Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the HP MV14 Spectre Ultrabook. As we said before, the march of the Ultrabook is in full swing, marking the end of the bulky laptop in favor of smaller, more portable systems with additional functionality. The MV14 Spectre is the premium offering in HP's Ultrabook lineup, but will this system chill the competition, or will it haunt your dreams of better systems? Let's see just how well it did. The MV14 Spectre we reviewed was powered by a second-generation Intel Core i5-2467M processor running at 1.6 GHz with 4 GB of RAM. The Spectre also packs Intel HD Graphics 3000, which displays content on a 14-inch HD Plus Radiance Infinity LED backlit display with a native resolution of 1600 by 900. The system also packs a 128 GB solid-state drive, as well as a mini display and HDMI port to connect up to 2 external monitors while also being Wi-Fi ready. The system is rated up to 9.5 hours of battery life on a single charge, and also comes with a USB 3.0 and 2.0 port, both of which are always on for external device charging. Rounding out some of the system specs are a backlit keyboard, Beats audio, and 2-in-1 media reader. We were consistently impressed with the speed of the system, particularly when it came to cold boots, which consistently clocked in around 25 seconds. Waking from hibernation was around 20 seconds, and waking from sleep was around 3 seconds. But on top of that, the machine consistently performed through our tests, which was great to see. Its dedicated partition on the solid-state drive also ensured that if you had a catastrophe, you'd be back up and running in 10 minutes, which was excellent. The specs of the system backed up its reliable performance, consistently pulling down high marks for the hard drive and RAM in the Windows Experience Index, as well as solid scores for the processor and Intel HD graphics for gaming. The lowest mark was for Windows Aero, but it was consistent with other laptops using the integrated graphics scheme. However, when you take it out of its branded sleeve, you're definitely going to turn heads thanks to the impressive design of the system. This is thanks to the black Gorilla Glass top that can double as a mirror while it also resists fingerprints, as well as the full Gorilla Glass screen and the glass wrist rest/click pad that's been fused to the aluminum body. As a result, plenty of people will definitely stare at you, or make that your computer when you're using it in public. The combination of the glass and the matte aluminum body makes bold, elegant statements that are sleek and engaging, making the system both functional work equipment and an art piece worthy of being put on display. We also found that the touch and the feel of the click pad was excellent and felt much better than the other trackpads we've worked on recently. While we had to spend a lot of time tweaking the sensitivity of the pad, once it was locked in, it was great to use. Paired up with this was a solid backlit keyboard, which has a proximity sensor that can detect when you're away from the plank and turn off the light to save the battery. The plank was responsive, and we appreciated the options to adjust the backlight as well. We were definitely thrilled with the premium options that were presented with the Spectre. We knew that HP considered it to be a top-of-the-line system, but there was a wealth of features included here. To start with a few of them, it's 3D ready, packs Wi-Fi capabilities, comes with full versions of Adobe Premiere Elements and Photoshop Elements, comes with always-on USB ports to charge devices even when the system is off, and one of those ports is a USB 3.0 Super Speed port at that. It also packs Intel Smart Connect to update the system while it's sleeping, has an NFC-enabled radio, and it's Wi-Fi hotspot capable. Those are just some of the minor advantages. The Spectre also comes with HP CoolSense, which managed to keep the system cool to slightly warm on our lap for hours of use, with the fan only kicking on infrequently during this period of time. It also came with multiple options for your audio entertainment. If you only wanted to watch movies or listen to music, the Beats audio speakers would definitely suit you. But you also had the option to stream audio to Bluetooth or ClearNet-enabled devices, which would deliver up to CD quality sound with a minimum of hassle. These are excellent features for the laptop. So what didn't we like about the Spectre? Well, there were some things that really stood out. For one, the battery life isn't close to what HP advertises. Although HP claims the system will get up to 9.5 hours of life, the best we were able to get was just over 5 hours, and that was with the company's recommended power settings. On average, we pulled down 4.5 hours on a full charge, which isn't even measuring up to half of the purported battery life. But even worse, it took between 3 to 3.5 hours to recharge the system, which isn't so great. We also didn't like the fact that we were restricted to only 4 GB of RAM. HP claims on its website that it comes in 4 and 8 GB versions in its promo material, but there's no slot on the system for expansion of RAM, and there's no option for a system with additional memory on HP's online store. Similarly, for a system carrying the Ultrabook moniker, we were actually surprised at the weight of the machine itself. Most 13-inch Ultrabooks come in at a max of 3.3 pounds. To have a system that's just under 4 pounds puts it outside of the standard Ultrabook classification and back towards the traditional, albeit thin and fast laptop category. It may quack like a duck, but it's not walking like one. We also weren't that thrilled by how close the USB ports were, which tended to reduce the ability to connect multiple devices at once. We tried to connect an external drive and a wireless mouse dongle at the same time, and we just couldn't do it. We had the same problem when we tried to connect some USB drives. Considering that most of the right side of the Spectre is completely unused and there's no optical drive, this should have been designed better, especially since you've only got 2 USB ports on the system. Everything about the MV14 Spectre screams premium, from the fast boot-up times to the eye-catching looks and the ton of entertainment and audio options. But on the other hand, we couldn't help but overlook the battery life and USB port proximity issues, and the added weight and limited customization options made us wonder if this was truly an Ultrabook or simply a highly customized laptop. All these things considered, we found the HP MV14 Spectre Ultrabook to be a solid, although not completely perfect system, which is why we decided to give it a 4 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on systems like the HP MV14 Spectre Ultrabook, be sure to go to techbargains.com/HP. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube, and to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, make sure you check out techbargains.com/videos.